All trophies aren't measured in inches. Some, well, they're measured in blood, sweat, and tears. Keys Outdoors is brought to you by Great Clips, Kwik Trip, and the Boat Center. Another adventure is about to begin. It is now the opening weekend throughout the whole state, north of Highway 10. Brian and I had a great opener south of Highway 10 targeting muskies on reservoirs in central Wisconsin. Now we've made our move over to the Bay Area and we're going to be targeting spotted muskies. Again, what we're looking for is we're looking for shallow flats with weeds. It seems to be, over the years, I've learned that not all these fish go into these rivers. It's been quite interesting, and we're getting more and more action as we go and learning more about this. A lot of these fish are spawning on the lake, but right up tight to shore. And weeds are definitely critical for locating these spots. And that's what we're going to be doing on this week's episode, and staying all out of the rivers and working these flats that are on the main lake. We're going to see what it has in store for us. Got him. I snagged him, dude. He swung at it.
I see it.
Oh.
I see it coming right up.
Oh, he grabbed it and I set the hook and I got him on the back. That was weird. And one of the things that I really like about this one is we got bluebird conditions for the next couple days, which could make it very tough for us. I like the prism on these. Again, giving that flash. These also ride very high in the water column, and with that prism on there, it just gives that extra flash that I feel is very important when the sun is out. Nice fish, bud.
Oh, buddy.
Nice fish. Oh. Holy cow, this is a big fish, Brian. Big fish. I'm gonna turn her. Oh, God. Don't. She wants to go deep.
She hooked good?
She's hooked good.
Okay.
It's a nice fish, man. I'm gonna get her on this side. All right, let's net her. Get that hook down.
Beautiful fish.
Come on, let's get her.
Welcome to Great Clips. Thanks for using the Great Clips online check-in app. You'll notice things are a little different in our salons. That's because we care about your safety and comfort whenever you visit Great Clips, from after the last customer's visit to the second you walk through the door and throughout your visit. We have increased safety measures in our salons to help make you feel as safe and comfortable as possible whenever you need your next haircut. Because we want you to get back to that fresh hair feeling after a quality haircut from our expert stylists.
There, got a nice one, dude. Nice fish. Real nice fish, buddy.
I was shooting the breeze with a fellow fan when he tells me I'm a Kwik Trip store leader. And I'm like, I love Kwik Trip. I know Jim, who first told me Kwik Trip has the freshest fuel. And Mary, who's like, fresh Karuba coming up. And Greg, who reminded me that you have no fee ATMs in bathrooms that are always clean. And Linda, who rang up my milk and eggs and sent me off with a see you next time. And the Kwik Trip store leader is like, here's my card, in case you're ever looking. You never know.
Kwik Trip, we got you covered.
Oh, got her. Nice fish. Nice fish, bud.
Oh, buddy.
Nice fish. Oh.
Holy cow, this is a big fish, Brian.
Big fish. I gotta turn her. Oh, God. Don't. She wants to go deep.
She hooked good?
She's hooked good. It's a nice fish, man. I'm gonna get her on this side. All right, let's net her.
Get that hook down.
Beautiful fish.
Come on, let's get her.
Oh, buddy.
Beautiful fish.
Oh, right on, man. Whew. A frickin' phantom again. Whew. All right, let's shut cameras down.
Just came
Good
up
call.
and nailed it.
Just frickin' watched her just come up and just smoke it. Look at the head on her.
Bigger than you think.
It may be pushing 50. Well, guys, here it is. You know, Brian and I were here a couple weeks ago exploring a new system for us, and you know, we seen fish, but they were small males, and we were like, timing's off. We got to get back here in a couple more weeks. Once the spawn starts to happen, those big females should start moving in, and we went on this flat that we weren't able to work because of weather and stuff like that we had, but we came back on it, and Brian had up right away a follow, about a 38. I threw back on her with the glide bait. She swung at it, missed the bait, but I snagged her for about 3 seconds. We went 100 yards down and tied into this on the Phantom Softail. I'm telling you, man, it's all about timing. That's the world of musky fishing. But let's get this big girl out. Let's take a look at her. Brian's saying 51. He's calling 51. I'm going to say 49. So we'll see. I hope it is 51, but I'll take a 49. God, the head on her is huge.
That's what I'm saying.
God, this is a big fish. Oh, big fish.
Clean.
Oh. Moment of truth here.
52 and a half.
52 and a half.
52 and a half. All right, let's let this girl go back here. Two and a half inch
Attaboy.
big female caught on a Phantom. And I'll tell you what, these RS nets are awesome. We got a bunch of new sponsors. Chaos Tackle, Assault Sticks, 2020. What a rod. Look at that, Dan. Look at the markings on her. Super cool. She smoked it. She wanted it. That Phantom, I don't even know what to say anymore.
No doubt.
That
Beautiful
thing is just
fish.
a fish catching machine. It's got a little bit of spawning scars, but relatively clean. And like I said earlier, guys, you know, this is our second trip over here. First, we marked just small males. Let's keep an eye on her. She's going down.
She's gone.
Boom, baby. You know, Brian and I, we said this year we're gonna fish when everybody's going east, we're going west. And so far it's paid off this season. We've got a good start. We got some nice fish this year, where last year we were kind of lacking it. We had numbers, but we didn't have quality. And so far to start out, we're starting out with some quality fish. So let's get back to work. Little slime time right there. And what more can I say? Back to work and hopefully catch another one. So back to work.
So Mike just stuck that fish on this prism walleye. And as you can see, it had its way with it. So we're going to change the tail. Basically all we do is take the tail with some glue, put it back on there and glue it, and then we're going to change the hooks and get them back going. And we've noticed now 2 fish came hot on gold, so we're going to stick with the gold pattern now. Mike's going to throw this unweighted one, shallow dog here, regular size, and see what we can do on that. But gold seems to be the ticket right now, so let's change these out and get back going. You always want to make the curl face up. So it'll be like that. Hooks are cheap, especially when they're bent and broke and cut. It's 2:25 right now. We got a moon overhead in another hour or so. We're gonna go hit some coves and some back bays here with some nice weed growth in it. We've had a lot of action today. 1 fish in the boat. It's been a great day and it's like 83 degrees out here. So.
What we're doing is we're exploring some new water for us. I'm sure that there's people that fish these areas, but to Brian and I, it's all new territory. And we were here 2 weeks prior exploring this area, and we moved 4 fish out of this area right here, but they were all small males. So we decided, again, the whole theme of this was to wait and come back and see if those big females moved in, and lo and behold, that definitely paid off for us. But we decided to make a move, and the reason why is, you hear the old cliche, don't leave fish to find fish. But you also have to leave fish sometimes if you're exploring new water to find out what that water holds and if it's worth fishing, and that's what we're doing right now. We've got some type of weather change, a little more cloud cover today. Clouds are building, definitely a storm is brewing, and that's supposed to come tomorrow. And maybe that will help us too with that barometric pressure moving. That can always pay off. But that's it, we're gonna get back to work here. I fish a lot by myself, and loading and unloading the boat is a major chore until now. Boat to trailer is a cool device that makes loading and unloading a dream. Super easy to set up. Before, I'd have to power load my boat, keep it in place, run to the front of the boat, jump onto the trailer, hook up my winch, make sure everything was tight, run back into the boat, down power the boat, and then run to the front of the boat again, get off, and take it out. Now it's so much easier. All I have to do is just drive my boat up, click it into place, I'm locked in, ready to go. It's cut down my loading and unloading time tremendously, making it safer, quicker, and easier than it's ever been before. If you're on the market and you fish a lot by yourself, or you just want to make that process so much easier, then check out Boat to Trailer. They've got what it takes to make your fishing experience way more enjoyable. Here it is, day one coming to a close. We decided to get off the water a little bit early for the simple fact that we started early and we were wiped out. So we just checked into our hotel here and gonna call her good for the night. Lots of gear to unload always. Day two, Brian and I are fishing some Wisconsin water that have spotted muskies in it, and we're gonna go hit Kwik Trip, get some food, some water, get back out. One fish in the boat, absolute giant yesterday. Seen another fish, so we're gonna go back on that other fish that tried to eat yesterday and hopefully catch her today. So that's our plan for today. Let's get to work, let's get her done. Let's get a big fish in the boat today.
We're just cruising to our first spot here. We're just checking out this channel, and we noticed on our hummingbird here, we marked a muskie out here on the flat. Beautiful picture of it. It's a pretty decent sized fish there, so we will definitely be checking this out.
Again, we're going to be targeting shallow flats with weeds. That's key. We aren't going to be going up into these rivers. We're going to be going into these flats that are adjacent to the rivers that have weeds in it. And we're going to see how many muskies are using these flats outside the rivers to do their spawning ritual. And only time will tell. What we're going to be looking at is definitely blades. This is by Musky, this is the rabbit squirrel, and this is by Musky Mayhem. It's got 2 hooks on it, very little small profile, but big blades on it that pushes a lot of water. This thing rides very high in the water column, especially if you put some heat on it. Again, this is a great presentation. Orange and black is always a good color here. Where the weeds are thick, we're going to be going again with the double tandem blade. It's going to ride higher in the water column, and this is exactly what we're going to use here. We're going to get to work here. We're going to get busy. We got a couple days ahead of us of grinding, and I'm pretty excited, and I know Brian's going, let's go. He wants to get fishing as well. So that's what we're going to do right now. We are working very shallow. I'm talking 4 foot and less of water with weeds. We want to have lures that are going to ride super high over these weeds and high in the water column. And some of them that we're using, Topwater definitely this time of the year. And these are our 2 options right here. This is the Little Bastard by Lake X. It's got a great sound to it, and it rides very, very high on the water column. Again, all Topwater does, and that's important. The thing is with this is because it is so small, you need to have a light steel leader to really get the full effect of this lure and the sound and action that it produces. I also like Dr. Evil. Again, look at the size difference, just a little bit bigger profile. Again, this time of the year, guys, we're not throwing the large baits. We're downsizing our lure presentation, and again, these are 2 excellent lures that should be utilized this time of the year. Really hunting some thick weeds here. We got a 52.5 out of this spot yesterday, and there's another tanker swimming around here. So what we did is we put an icon down, and now we're just looping around and gonna try and get her to go one more time here. But what a dandy fish. Got a really good look at her. She just didn't connect with the Topwater. She came up like she wanted it, but she didn't hit the bait at all. So now we're gonna just reposition and go back. Again, it's all about reading fish, and this fish is definitely hot. She's gonna eat. So hopefully we can put the lure that she wants to eat in front of her. And here's a bait that I've had really good success with all day today. It's by Lake X. It's their Topwater Dr. Evil. This is a Team Rhino outdoor color, and it's called their Atomic Perch. And it's put a big fish and had lots of action. So I'm gonna roll that. Brian's gonna roll some new blades that Musky Mayhem came out with, and we're really excited about that particular product. It's got a very unique vibration. It's a bucktail. It's definitely it's called the Trigger, and it is gonna trigger fish. So Brian's up in the front of the boat working that. We're just gonna keep working down these shallow flats, looking for hungry muskies.
Look good?
Oh, yeah, I'm hoping. She wants to go under the boat, dude. She goes on this side.
It's an adder. Oh my God, we have had an epic, it could have been majorly epic last 2 days, a 52 and a half on a glide bait. And then this morning we started out in a new TRO, actually, Dr. Evil Topwater had a monster try and eat it this morning, then had another mid-40 fish, and now this one, another mid-40. Unbelievable. Whew. Baby. Yes.
Custom TRO color. Beautiful. Thick fish.
They're in here doing their thing. Let's take a look at this girl caught again on a Dr. Evil Lake X topwater. Super heavy weeds here, and it's one of the only tools that we can use to get up over these weeds, and had a lot of action on it this morning. Let's take a look at this girl here. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish, dude.
Another dandy.
Solid fish. We had this, she wants to go. Right on, man. Way to go. Boom. Fish number 2. That's one of the fish that we had up probably about a half an hour ago, right in this area. She tried to eat the topwater, missed it, but we had one even bigger that we're trying to get here, and that fish is probably pushing 50. And then a 52 yesterday. All new water for Brian and I. You know, guys, think out of the box, think out of your comfort zone, get out, explore new stuff, and good things are about to happen. But we're gonna clean up here and get back to work here. We got more fish to catch. Keys Outdoors Musky Hunting Adventures has been brought to you by these awesome sponsors. For without them, none of this would be possible. Please check out their services, their gear, and their beer. And if you'd like to learn more about us, please visit our website at keysoutdoors.com.